Tonight on Mark Latham's Outsiders, we'll be looking at the rise of left-wing political violence. I'll be also talking to Senator David Leyonhjelm about big tax cuts for millions of Australian households. Also, Bernard Gaynor will be here to talk about the dreadful impact of the so-called diversity agenda, political correctness, on the Australian Defence Force. And we've got Zeg's cartoons, we've got your letters and feedback, and you've got to wait for it at the end of the show. The left lunacy of the week, the biggest left lunatic you'll ever see. Stay tuned. For the show, one of the things we want to focus on every week, of course, is left-wing lunacy. Plenty of it out there. In picking the lefty lunatic of the week, it's a very high bar. How do you sift through all the material? There's a galaxy of it available. Well, we've come up with a contribution that David Roy, regrettably a lecturer in the School of Education at Newcastle University, made on the ABC Drum program last Friday. His big issue of the week, kiddies' toys. It's here from the absurd David Roy.
Toys that are created for boys and girls, which I still can't believe that we separate the two. In fact, I think it really damages society.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to do arts and crafts and you're male, you've got to buy pink and purple items from the girls' aisle. Why can't girls play with action figures? Why do they get put in the boys' section? And now we have Barbie coming out with some bodymorphic Kens, and again it's targeted towards girls. Well, why can't boys and girls play together? Why can't they all have action figures? You see, the thing with these toys is they're good for both, because kids can role play, can actually explore concepts and ideas. Now, I have real concerns with Barbie and Ken and them promoting an idealism of body fascism to really young children, because even these new Ken models that have come out, they're still not normal. In places like Big W and Target, they actually say boys' toys, girls' toys, and I'm like, slapping my head.
It's so archaic.
This is surely just a marketing device.
But what do you think
divide and create two consumers?
No, there's a bigger issue. When the Batman versus Superman movie came out last year, there were 4 figures available. 3 were males, one of which is only in the movie for 15 seconds. We had to go to 6 different stores before we could find a Wonder Woman figure for my son.
Just what every boy wants, the Wonder Woman doll. I mean, it's hard to believe, but that imbecile is teaching in an Australian university in education. So presumably teaching the school teachers of the future. I mean, you wonder why Australian schools are going so bad. You wonder why our universities are going so bad. His big issue of the week was kiddies' toys. And he's asking the question, why don't girls and boys play together? Well, of course they do, if they choose to. If they choose to. And it doesn't really matter if we've got separate boys and girls' toy sections in the department stores. That is also a matter of free choice, because the department stores are subject to a million consumer decisions, the wonder of the free market, a million free, open, diverse consumer decisions every day right through the Australian economy. And obviously the consumers have spoken, and the department stores have decided, for the benefit of those consumers, have some boys' toys in one section and girls' toys in the other. But I've also got to say, to be so focused on this is a kind of sickness. I find it creepy to see a grown man like that talking about kiddies' toys like it's a really, really big issue. What we're actually seeing here is the sickness of the left. They couldn't control the economy in the old Soviet Union, the fall of the Berlin Wall dispensed with that. They couldn't control social policy. They couldn't control the actions of government. They're always trying to control our society, and now they're trying to get into social control through feelings, behaviours and kiddies' toys. You know, this is a guy desperate to make everyone in society like him. He probably talks about diversity. He's not after diversity. He wants a society where everyone behaves just like him, and every boy's got to have a Wonder Woman doll just like his son. It really is a sickness of the left to be so focused on social control to the point you're worried, almost paranoid about kiddies' toys. Why not just let the kids grow up the way they want to? They'll make their choices about the toys they play with. They'll make their choices about playing with other boys, other girls, of course. And consumers, the parents, will make their choices in the department stores. Millions of choices in a free market economy every day. It's a beautiful thing. And we don't need these social engineers. We don't need these totalitarian types with their left lunacy, all worried about children's toys. It's so pathetic. And on that note, we're going to finish Mark Latham's Outsiders. having revved up the left for what they are, they really do need to be exposed at every turn. So hopefully you've enjoyed the show.